And what is going on, good people? We're back here working on a weekend like usual. Of course, we're always working on a weekday. It is ISG, the intersection of sports and gaming. ISG football, we're powered by Uno Pizzeria and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey, off of Route 3. Folks, we're the only show that combines traditional sports and gaming at the exact same time. We'll talk the latest in the world of the National Football League. We'll also have a couple of gamers playing for cash and prizes as they play Madden 26 here on the platforms of NESN Nation, Unbeaten Sports Channel, Players TV, and in the Black Network. It is ISG, the intersection of sports and gaming. ISG football powered by Uno Pizzeria and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey. All right, we'll come inside here, folks. Larry Ridley, CBS Sports, ISG football, of course, ISG college football, and ISG basketball. It is good to be back here, man, as we get you set for week number 7. That's right, 7 weeks into the season of the National Football Week. So I guess we could say about, a third of the way through, almost a little more than that, maybe almost a quarter, with 18 weeks in the National Football season. We're the only show, folks, that combine traditional sports and gaming at the exact same time, and we're coming to you here on the platforms of NESN Nation, Unbeaten Sports Channel, Players TV, and in the Black Network. And shout out to the good folks right here at Golf Zone Social. 3 locations where Brooklyn at. We are in the one in BK. They also have locations in West Nyack and Scarsdale, folks. It is a sports bar and an indoor golf lounge with some 16 total bays, folks. You got 15 bays and one huge VIP suite as well. You got the simulators and the suites there. You can see these people getting it on, playing in those simulators there. It is where golf literally meets social. The best indoor golf experience that you'll find. Indoor golf games meaning unparalleled social engagement. You can play some 240 courses, guys. It is a true experience. It is a bar, a sports bar, and a lounge, and a restaurant all in one. Shout out to the folks here at Golf Zone Social, and shout out to the good folks here. You can see them there in that bay. Golf Zone Tour, a $300,000 prize pool here. The finals are next month in Southern California. You got a bunch of different countries represented, about 5. These guys are in the United States representing New York City. They're actually playing right now as we speak against the Canadian team. So shout out to the good folks here on the Golf Zone Tour. I'll go ahead and bring in the co-host for the day. There he is to the left of me. Jarrett Guarantano, former University of Tennessee volunteer starting quarterback. Also played in the NFL with the Broncos and the Cardinals, and the UFL's San Antonio Browns. Green 80. Green 80. 52's the mic. 52's the mic. Kill, kill, kill. Easy, easy, easy. Alert. Alert. Tuesday. Roger. Liz. Said hut.
We're calling that back a legal shift. No play for you.
You like that? That's the post, man. The skinny post, man.
They heard you. They heard you in Golf Zone, but I don't know if they would have heard you in Bryant Denny.
Ooh.
You gotta go side. You gotta use the signal.
The signal. Yeah.
Use the signal. Hey, I was imagining somebody in their backswing coming up to you and just tapping you on the shoulder, like, "Excuse me, sir, we're trying to golf here."
Exactly. Right. We're playing for $300,000.
Please. Quiet on the golf course.
We're playing in Augusta right now. Can you please not do that in my backswing?
Yeah, the golf canoe. Flag on the play. Come on.
How you doing, brother, man? How you doing, man? Good to see that young face, man. Youthful exuberance when I see Jarrett Guarantano.
Good, dude. I was happy yesterday. Had 2 football games. Got to watch some good games. Yeah. Quarterback play wasn't too crazy yesterday, but we'll talk a little bit about that a little bit more. But I was happy to see some good football being played this past weekend.
Happy to see my Patriots. AFC East division leading New England Patriots.
That is some crazy quarterback play. Drake May is moving right now.
Drake May is
He's moving, yes.
I think he's got the 6th shortest odds right now for MVP.
You know what? There's a lot of MVP talks. How about our boy Baker? Doing some things too.
He's the leader right now. Baker and Josh Allen up there, absolutely.
Ooh,
Yep. Go ahead, JG. What?
Patty Mahomes too.
Yep. Mahomes up there. Absolutely.
Yeah, he's on track for what, 43-6. So he's hooping
something
right
like
now.
that. Yeah. They're 3-3 right now. Back in the thick of it. I think Kansas City. They're on their way here. Going to get some new players back. Go ahead, Andrew.
Danny Dimes. Who would have thought? Right, the ultimate. Who would have thought?
Indiana Jones, man. Wow. Peace up, A-Town. She's Andrew Richmond. She's in the A-Town. What's going on in A-Town real quickly before we get started with this rundown?
hey, you know, Michael Penix and them may not be on MVP watch, but interesting team alert. That defense looking good. So, hey, ATL, hooping.
Alert. Y'all ready to get this thing started?
Let's do it.
All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the rundown here. ISG Football, we're the only show folks combining traditional sports and gaming at the exact same time. We're powered by Uno Pizza and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey, off of Route 3. Man, Detroit and Kansas City, Sunday Night Football, there was a brawl there, fireworks, if you will. Brian Branch has been suspended. We'll talk about that and show you the video of how it all went down. The Titans fired their head coach, Brian Callahan. He's gone. A little more than a year on the job. He is out with Mike Vrabel, their former coach, the guy that he preceded came after, or he preceded Brian Callahan, coming to town in Nashville this weekend. Tua says the Miami players are late to meetings. I can't believe he said that, man. I'm not going to go snitching, but boy, he didn't have to let the world know about that when you are one of the leaders. Michael Irvin on today's players versus older players. He's responding to a podcast out there. Facts over feelings. We'll get into that. Buccaneers, speaking of feelings, man, I feel real good about the Buccaneers, just not this weekend against the Lions. That's a big matchup on Monday Night Football. You'll see the Madden players playing with these two teams. That is our featured matchup this week. We'll talk about that. And Jaxson Dart wearing his sister's necklace. It's not real, folks. It looks really nice. It shines on TV. It is Fugazi. We'll talk about that. And just a broader picture, rappers and athletes. Yeah, we know they're wearing some fake ice out there. I ain't got no problem with it, man. Save your money. That is your rundown. All right, but how about the rules here? We got a couple of Madden players playing for cash and prizes. All Madden competitive game style, hit-the-head, current roster, like to call those regs. All 32 NFL teams are available. 5-minute quarters, King of the Hill format. You win, you do stay on the sticks. How about the prizes? All about that shmoney. $50 guaranteed. The winner gets 40. Runner-up runs out this piece with $10 straight cash, homie. You win 4 straight weeks, gets progressively harder. You do get an NFL license. Zip chair. Go to zipchair.com, folks. They literally make the best gaming chairs in the world. They also make office furniture, gaming desks, sofas, you name it. They got all the NFL teams, MLB, NBA, Major League Baseball as well, NHL, MLS, and NCAA inspired chairs, and any custom pieces you might have as well. Check them out online, zipchair.com, located on Strong Island. Tina Altadonna, the marketing lady, been rocking with us for about 6 years now. You can check them out online, zipchair.com. Also, when you win your first zip chair, you get an official ISG t-shirt. You can get those online as well, $29.99. Check them out online, theisgshow.com/shop. All right, how about the matchup here? It's all about these two young men playing Madden for cash and prizes. We talked the latest in the world of sports. Specifically the national football here on ISG Football, on NESN Nation of Being Sports Channel players to be in the Black Network. You got OG2K, our current King of the Hill, playing with the Buccaneers, firing the cannons against JBaird and the Lions. One pride. Real quickly, take a look at the profiles. We'll start with the challenger here, and that is JB playing with Detroit. There he is, John Baird from Buffalo Grove, Illinois. He's 19, a student at Illinois State University. Those are the Redbirds. He's a 2-time ISG Madden champion, been playing very well for a long time. He is a tough out. Speaking of tough outs, our current King of the Hill, our champion, he is OG2K, and he's playing with those Buccaneers. Nicholas Sirianni, no relation to the head coach of the Philadelphia Eagles, Nick Sirianni. He's from Western New York, that'd be Buffalo, New York, 19 years of age. He's also in college, and a 10-time ISG Madden champion, also a 2-time college football champion. So he's a belt holder. He's double champion right now in Madden and college football. All right, let's take a look at the standings here. MollyPopGrapes.com. Grapes as sweet as candy with the Molly Pop picks right here. Molly Pop taking a robot sweet storm with that pink bag promise. Folks, you see that pink bag in your local grocery store? You got to understand you're getting high quality produce, some 20 different varieties of grapes there. You also got fresh juices as well. Check them out online. MollyPopGrapes.com. Grapes as sweet as candy. Andrea Richmond, a sweet record. We're going to leave it right there. Let's go ahead and bring everybody else back in. We're not going to give her any love. She's 8-1. Who cares? Who cares? She's 8-1. She picks winners, man. You know, she doesn't go out on the limb. She doesn't walk the plank. It's chalk with her. You know what? For Christmas, I'm going to send you a pack of chalk. Okay,
just a pack of chalk.
So you can write on your chalkboard.
Keep it a chalk. Come on now.
It's just chalk. Anybody can do that.
Guess what? And you know, guess
anybody
what?
Can pick the
not
chalk.
Everybody can win because all y'all are not on top. Okay, and guess what? I'm doing the opposite in the basketball league. So I'm gonna take my wins in dubs when it comes, because it's not looking good on the hoop setting. Honestly, I know why Larry's high because of that. But besides that, we don't have to talk about basketball. It's about football today, and who is the king of football?
You are.
Well, I mean,
you're the queen of football.
Queen. Please. And
because you pick chalk.
has been OG, and guess what? I don't care. It sounds like Larry's upset because I'm winning. Guess what? I'm gonna win again because it's OG winning this one.
Oh boy.
JG, make it crazy though. Who knows?
JG, who you got? You got one proud. You got fire the cannons.
Do I feel like being a winner or a loser tonight?
You're always a winner, JG. Come on.
in the hearts of fans, you are absolutely.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna be a winner. I'll go OG.
Okay.
I feel like resting my head on the pillow tonight, just feeling good about myself, knowing, all right, you're in a positive record. You're 4-3 on ISG. Let's go OG here and be comfortable with the win.
Man, give me JBaird, man. One point, man.
Come on.
I'm tired of it, man. I can't live with myself by taking the easy way out, man. Now I know they always tell you never, get upset taking a profit, right? So I understand that, but hey, this is ISG. We're gonna do it.
Your record's looking like Bordy's Jets.
Right, exactly. No wonder you're wearing the green, guy.
Well, I know, wearing the green.
And you're wearing the green.
Shout out to my guy Aaron Glenn, man.
He's trying, bro, but it's bad.
That was a real first tough one, I'd say. That was.
Gosh, man, they had negative 10 passing yards. Woo! 9 sacks. It's rough, man.
Can you believe it's not the worst Jets game I've seen, but it's really up there. That's the saddest part. It's not the worst, but it's still.
And they almost won.
Oh. Yeah.
Yes.
They were driving for the win. Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and get this thing started, man. Shout out to JB and OG2K. Let's lock it up, guys, right here. And let's play it here on NESN Nation, Unbeaten Sports Channel, Players TV, and In the Black Network. OG2K playing with the Buccaneers, and JB playing with the Lions. Played out. We'll talk to the winner at the conclusion of the game, and the best man win. Guys, good luck. And let's do it right here on NESN Nation, Unbeaten Sports Channel, Players TV, and In the Black Network. Let's go. And that pregame show brought to you by our good friends right here at Golf Zone Social, 3 locations. We're Brooklyn at Brooklyn, West Nine. Also, Scarsdale Sports Bar and Indoor Golf Lounge with some 16 bays here, simulators, and those suites where golf meets social, the best indoor golf experience that you'll find. Indoor golf games meeting unparalleled social engagement. You can play some 240 courses, guys. It's a true experience. It's a bar, it's a sports bar, a lounge, and a restaurant all in one. Check them out online, golfzonesocial.com. And we're back here inside of Golf Zone Social. 3 locations, Brooklyn, West Nine, and Scarsdale, sports bar and indoor golf lounge. 16 total base. Larry Ridley or CBS Sports. ISG Football. We're powered by Uno Pizzeria and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey, off of Route 3. We're the only show, guys, combining traditional sports and gaming at the exact same time. We're here on the platforms of NESN Nation, Unbeaten Sports Channel, Players TV, and In the Black Network. Rolling with me here as we talk the latest in the world, the NFL, while these gamers playing for cash and prizes here. Got Jarrett Guarantano, former University of Tennessee volunteer starting quarterback. Also played in the National Football League with the Broncos and the Cardinals, and also the UFL San Antonio Brahmas. To the top right there, Andrea Richmond. She's a sports reporter in Atlanta. Those gamers right there in the middle of the screen on the right-hand side, playing for cash and prizes. OG2K right now playing with the Buccaneers in the red zone. They're in white. He's our current king of the hill. He's our champion. The challenger playing with the Lions. He's wearing an Eagles hat, but he's playing with the Lions on defense. They're playing in Detroit right now, Ford Field. That is JB playing with the Lions. We'll monitor this game as we talk the latest in the world of the National Football League. Let's talk the latest in the world of the National Football League. Week 7 is upon us, but let's go back and rewind here and remix it and go back to week 6. Sunday Night Football this past weekend. The Chiefs got the win over the Lions. We saw Brian Branch there at the end of this game here. This is, of course, the Victor formation, kneel down. Look at him. He's going to walk right past Patrick Mahomes, who wants to shake his hand, makes a beeline straight to Juju Smith-Schuster, and he gives him the business. Smacks him in the face there. Of course, a little melee, brouhaha, whatever you want to call it there. He has been suspended by the National Football League. He is sort of appealing this suspension here. We'll see if that happens. But as of we tape this show, he is going to be suspended, going to miss the Monday Night Football game coming up against the Bucs this weekend. But a little cheap shot there. NFL had to sit him down there with, going by Mahomes and also Juju Smith-Schuster. Your thoughts here at JG. Did the punishment fit the crime here? Should he have been suspended? Or is this one of those deals where you want to take the best player off the Lions? Maybe a fine works here? Probably had to sit him down. I'm probably leaning towards that.
I'd probably sit there and say to him, ain't no reason to appeal the fine, big dog. That one's going to stick and stay. Ain't no reason to appeal that one. Out of all of them that you could have, you walked up to somebody after the game, no matter what he did during the game, when the whistle was and in the field of play. You walked up to him, you punched him, then you slammed him. Juju's slam was like a little exaggerated, right? You're not going to tell me that when you grab somebody's face mask that you're going to do a full front flip from a 200-pound DB. No shot. So he's doing that. I'm like, what is happening? And Juju's all bloodied up in his nose. He like didn't want it, and then he wanted it, and then he's like, you know what? Maybe this isn't for me. But regardless of that, there's no reason to even appeal, right? I think that a game was at minimum what he deserved. Did Juju block him in the back and on that run play where he was trying to MDM block him? Yeah, and he hit him when he wasn't looking. Like, that was somewhat sort of a cheap shot. He definitely should have been a flat.
Slam him. He just kind of threw him down. I mean,
the face mask, right? He had the face mask, and then Juju Juju did a full front flip.
Yeah, the school of acting, LeBron school of acting. Anthony Davis.
But you see it off the first punch.
But Juju's used to, Juju's used to freaking, streaming and being in front of the camera. Yeah, the TikToks, absolutely.
Yeah. He got punched and he went and hid in his cave, and then he said, "Wait, I can't do that on national TV." So then I'm like, "You don't want that," and then it showed he didn't really want it because then he got slammed on his face mask. But I unfortunately, obviously, a great player, and he's been one of the best DBs in the whole league. Of course, it's not something that you want to leave an imprint on as a player. But listen, football stuff happens, right? Who was that? That was Andre Johnson. And
Cortland Finnegan. Yeah.
Classic.
That type of stuff happens. It's football. Yeah. He hemmed him up.
Cortland Finnegan, the biggest troll.
Right.
And that was in the middle of the game.
I was going to say, but at least they kind of stayed in the center of the ring. They kind of wanted to go at it. Yeah. And it's like, all right, mano y mano. Absolutely.
Richard Sherman got punched in his face too after the game. By who was it? Was that Trent Williams?
It was.
Oh.
He got. It
was.
Yeah. Or Jake Moody, right? He also got punched. Listen, another 40.
It's not out of this world. Like, obviously everybody's like, oh my gosh, football is a very emotional game, and emotions got the best of Brian Branch.
Yeah. Andrew, your thoughts here. Of course, the Lions lost that game in Kansas City, 30-17. A lot of talk going on in that game. Kansas City played very well. Detroit did not play very well. There's a lot of they just looked frustrated, man. And look, he tried to take out his frustrations there. He really was a little annoyed with Juju. You had 60 minutes, though. You know how it is with former football players, man. We always talk about that. You got 60 minutes. You can literally assault somebody and pretty much get away with it within the rules, man.
That's what I'm saying.
You can put things in your own hands here.
And it could be part of a play, right? Like something, blocking, and I'm just trying to make sure I'm using press, I'm getting after, all this different type of stuff. You can do so many different types of things on the field to make sure it's good, but let's be honest, this came after the game. You got whooped on national television, and Patrick Mahomes, I just want to shake your hand, and unfortunately, he got his butt beat instead, and so he lashed out on Juju. It's very sad to see because should he be suspended? He shouldn't have been in position, so he would have been suspended. But it happened after the end of the game. If this happened in the game, I might even have low-key not defended him, but I would have been like, hey, you been passionate. I understand. But since it was after the game, you look like even more of a sore loser than you already are. So sucks. But at least, and especially to a bounce back.
I love the video here. They can see the fireworks at Arrowhead Stadium. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's a shame that you get yourself
Literal
suspended
fireworks
right
on the field.
You go against Baker Mayfield, who's one of the hottest quarterbacks in the National Football League. So it's also about timing too. That's what makes this even worse. Extra cherry on top of a crap sundae, I guess.
Yeah, well, I mean, look, Brian Branch, he has appealed the suspension, likely not going to be overturned. So he's going to miss this game Monday. And once again, as with any suspension in the National Football League, that is, of course, without pay. Look, I hopefully got a good lick in, man. Hopefully, hope it was worth it for him. But it probably got to have a cooler hit next time and not fall for the okie doke there. With TikTok boy.
If it's worth it, you have to do an Andre Johnson, okay? That's worth it. That's your money's worth.
Get it on the field. Yep. Get it out your system, man. Get a little fine and you're good, man. A little FedEx envelope will get there on Wednesday or Thursday and you're good, but you can still play in the game. That's the difference. Still being able to play in the game. Speaking of games right now, the Madden game is going on now. OG2K, our champ, has the ball. He's got a 1-point lead, 7-6. Good ball game here. A start of the second quarter. The first quarter brought to you by good friends at El Aguila Dorado Restaurant, located in Bayonne, New Jersey. Authentic Mexican restaurant, open 7 days a week. Great food, great atmosphere, great affordable drinks as well. The libations are definitely flowing. Happy hour Monday through Friday, 2 to 6 p.m. Mariachi shows every other Tuesday. You've seen those, man. They got the great outfits and the costumes and those hats. Awesome show there. DJs on the weekends, Latin nights on the weekends too. They also have the patio as well. We were just there last week. We'll be there again in a couple more weeks. The Golden Eagle, it is landed right there in Bayonne, New Jersey. El Aguila Dorado Restaurant online, AguilaDoradoRestaurant.com. And we're back here inside of Golf Zone Social, 3 locations, one in Brooklyn, West Nyack, and Scarsdale. We're here in Brooklyn, Sports Bar and Indoor Golf Lounge. It is where golf meets social. Larry Ridley of CBS Sports, ISG football here. We're powered by Uno Pizza and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey. We're the only show that combines and talks traditional sports and gaming at the exact same time. We're talking the latest in the world. The NFL week number 7 is upon us. We also have a couple of gamers playing a Madden 26 here for cash and prizes. And our champion, bottom left-hand corner screen, OG2K, of the Bucks, has the lead here. Just got a 2-point conversion. He's up by 9, 15-6 over the challenger. JB with the green hat on, playing with the Lions. He's got the ball, just took the kickoff and returning it right now here in the second quarter. I'm joined by Jarrett Guarantano, former University of Tennessee volunteer starting quarterback. Also played in the NFL. To the right of me there, and to the right of him at the top right, is Andrea Richmond. Peace up, hey down. She's always got that big smile. She's a sports reporter down in Atlanta. Back to the NFL topics, guys. My hometown team in Nashville, Tennessee. We like to call it the Ville, Music City, USA. The Tennessee Titans are not mighty. We don't remember the Titans either because they haven't been good in a long damn time. They have fired their head coach, Brian Callahan. 4th straight number 1 pick that's been a quarterback that has had his coach fired, or the coach got fired while the number 1 pick was there. You got to go back to Trevor Lawrence, Caleb Williams last year. It's a mess for these number 1 picks. And of course, last year was Cam Ward out of the University of Miami. 4-19 record for Brian Callahan. Ken Wisenhunt's going to take over. I believe he was the head coach at one time of the Chargers. Go Chargers, go. Your thoughts here, Andrew? You live down south. You're closer to it than JG and I are. There, just 3 hours from Nashville. Was this the right move here to get rid of Brian Callahan? I was telling Kevin, I was like, man, I'm thinking about the Tennessee Titans. They're trying to distract, right?
Yeah.
Got Mike Vrabel coming to town with the New England Patriots. Let's fire a coach. Somebody's really talking about that and how we're going to get our butt kicked.
That's the thing, right? It's the context that makes this coaching firing happen, not necessarily the fact that Brian Callahan did what he could, I feel like, with that Tennessee Titans team, because unfortunately the Tennessee Titans personnel-wise, defensive line in particular, like you have Jeffrey Simmons, you have a lot of different talent on that defensive line. Offensively, a quarterback who was trying to grow in Mayo boy. I'm blanking on his name right now. It's
Will Levis from Kentucky. Will Levis,
who you can say, hey man, he's up and down, he's erratic, he can kind of play you out of games, and that led to Brian Callahan's low record last year. Well, this year you have Cam Ward, and unfortunately their wide receivers aren't good. Cam Ward is trying. It's a new quarterback, so he's trying to get used to the NFL speed. There's a lot of different excuse making you can use when it comes to the offensive woes that you've had, but unfortunately Brian Callahan came after a quarterback in Vrabel who was really good, had a successful run, was very good, and they moved on with him.
They just got rid of Vrabel like in 2024 last year.
Yeah, crazy, right?
They just got rid of the GM too, Rand Carthen, who works for us at CBS Sports and CBS Sports HQ. Shout out to Rand Carthen. What up, Rand?
But the reason that they got rid of him is because they thought that they could do better, and that's why they signed Brian Callahan. But the fact that his record was not good, in spite of personnel, in spite of everything else, it's hard to go for him, right? That's hard to play for him. And when you have your 2 leaders in Cam Ward and Jeffrey Simmons on either side of the team saying, hey man, we just don't got it, it becomes difficult. It's unfortunate, bad timing for Brian Callahan. I don't know what he could have done. It was a bad situation, but hey, sometimes you have to fall on the sword, and especially when you got the other guy, your ex, coming into town, who was a much more successful ex, by the way.
Here's an excerpt, JG, from the football operations president, Chad Brinker. He's like, while we're committed to a patient and strategic plan to build, it's like, hey, we're in a rebuild. It's going to take a long time, guys. Winning football program. We have not demonstrated sufficient growth. Our players, fans, and community deserve a football team that achieves a standard we are not currently meeting, and we're committed to making the hard decisions necessary to reach and maintain that standard. What standard are you talking about, bro? What are y'all talking about? There were 3-14 last year, 1-5 this year. You should be 0-6. Can't stop a nosebleed. Can't score. JG, my son, my oldest son, he's a huge Titan fan. I tell him, I'm like, dude, put your jersey up, man. You live in Tampa. Go root for Baker. Put your jersey up, man. He's got this little blue Titans shirt. Shout out Cam. I know you're watching, man. Put your Baker. Go get a Baker jersey. Tampa now. Not the Titans. They're not any good, man. Don't waste your life being a Jets fan or a Cleveland fan where you're going to have misery for 50 years.
Hey.
I'm not raising you that way. Move on, bro. Go ahead, JG.
He's a loyalty, Larry.
First off,
Hey, these bros ain't loyal. Go ahead.
My personal opinion, I thought they should have never fired Vrabel. I did not like that decision at all. I think.
Well, that was Amy Strunk right there that did that. Yes, Bud Adams' daughter.
With that being said, I do think that it's a very, very interesting coaching job for anybody that wants to be a head coach in the NFL with a really, really good quarterback prospect.
Got a new stadium that's opening up next year, though. Nissan Stadium. It's going to be nice. They're going to get a Super Bowl here very soon.
Beautiful stadium.
Beautiful stadium right downtown. Retractable roof. Going to be beautiful.
And a very good defense.
With some nice pieces on defense.
And
as Cam Ward says on offense, we ass.
With Calvin Ridley, who could
Shout out Calvin Ridley, my little cousin.
Could make plays. But right now, from the standpoint of the Titans, not very good.
No.
I do think with a very good head coach coming in, let's just say John Gruden goes in there. With a very good head coach candidate, I do think this team can turn it around.
Once again, make a correction there. Mike McCoy, officially named the interim head coach there. My apologies. I was thinking, I know it was an older guy, and for some reason I thought Ken Wisenhunt. I'm like, what am I doing? That's why I have to look it up. Like, I think I'm wrong there. So Mike McCoy. So we'll keep an eye on the Titans, man. Brian Callahan. Also, I don't think he handled the media kind of well. I don't think he sort of ingratiated himself with the media. He was a little snarky, and it's like, oh, bro, you ain't really won nothing. You ain't, come on. And, I think his, right. Yeah, exactly. His dad, too, Bill Callahan, I believe, of course. He's no longer on the staff, so he didn't stay. He's like, you're going to get rid of my son? I'm bouncing, too. So, Bill Callahan.
But you can only do that when you pop and give people snark and everything like that.
Well,
you can't do that.
His dad was the Raiders coach. We used to be snarky with the media. I remember he called his team stupid and dumb after a game.
You can't do that, buddy.
I remember that. Yeah.
I do remember that. That was not good. That was not good. And
apple does not fall too far from the tree, huh?
And it didn't play well with his dad either, huh? So...
Speaking of playing well right now, OG2K, this game's going pretty good, man. Just got a lead here. Just scored. I believe he's going for 2 here, if I'm not mistaken. He's up 31-20 here in the late stages here of the quarter. That second quarter brought to you by our good friends at Mona Lisa Pizzeria, located in Bayonne, New Jersey. Been around for nearly 25 years. Best pizzeria you'll find in Bayonne. Famous for their specialty pizzas, especially the buffalo chicken. Mona Lisa also is unapologetically, folks, Italian. Rich, hearty flavors of Italian cuisine, full menu, and also whether you're looking for Italian dinners or just a quick lunch, they've got it all, guys. They've got burgers you can see in there, soup, salads, calzones, seafood, desserts, and more. And they also have the Da Vinci Room for a boutique-style catering, and also all of your luxury events. And, of course, they've also got right here. That is that special room right there, man. They do a great job there in that room right there, also part of the Da Vinci Room. Shout out to the good folks at Bayonne Mona Lisa. Check them out online, BayonneMonaLisa.com. In the garden room right there. Check them out, BayonneMonaLisa.com. We're back here inside of Golf Zone Social 3 location, Brooklyn, West Notch, Scarsdale Sports Bar and Indoor Golf Lounge with some 16 total bays. This is where golf meets social. Larry Ridley, CBS Sports, ISG Football. We're back here on your screen, and we're powered by Uno Pizzeria and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey, off of Route 3. Thanks for joining us here on the platforms of NESN Nation and Bean Sports Channel, Players TV, and in the Black Network. Got Jarrett Guarantano, former University of Tennessee volunteer starting quarterback. To the bottom of me, on the left-hand side, to the right there is Andrea Richmond. She's a sports reporter in Atlanta. We're the only show that combines traditional sports and gaming at the exact same time. We're talking the latest in the world of the NFL, week number 7. Also got a couple of gamers playing for cash and prizes, playing for Madden, playing Madden 26 here. OG2K, bottom left-hand corner of the screen, playing with the Bucs. He's our king of the hills, our champion on defense. The challenger, trying to score and make this a one-score game. JB in the green hat, playing with the Detroit Lions. All right, guys, let's get back to the NFL topics here. Big story here. It was Tua Tagovailoa, the quarterback for the Miami Dolphins. Had some choice words after their loss to the Chargers. A very tough loss there, where they lost at the end, 29-27, down in Miami, dropping them to 1-5. Let's listen to Tua post-game, really taking us behind the curtain, if you will, about some things that was going on last week and team meetings and things of that nature, and talking about accountability, but not really holding himself accountable. Here's Tua after the loss to the Chargers this past weekend. Take a listen.
Yeah, well, I think it starts with the leadership in helping articulate that for the guys, and then what we're expecting out of the guys, right? We're expecting this. Are we getting that? Are we not getting that? We have guys showing up to player-only meetings late, guys not showing up to player-only meetings. Like, there's a lot that goes into that. Do we have to make this mandatory? Do we not have to make this mandatory? So it's a lot of things of that nature that we got to get cleaned up, and it starts with the little things like that.
All right, so that was Tua there. Once again, after that loss to the LA Chargers this past weekend, they lost by 2 points. A very close game. Chargers pulled it out at the end. Dolphins now 1-5. Likely won't make the playoffs. Out without Tyreek Hill as well, their star receiver. Defense has been playing well. They have some nice pieces on that team. But for Tua to go up there and talk about guys and players being late for team meetings, and we need to hold ourselves accountable. Tua, you're part of that. You got the C on your chest. You should be holding yourself to a higher standard there and showing more accountability and responsibility to your teammates. I don't think the media need to know all about that as well. And here's a former Dolphin player. He only had a quick cup of coffee with the Miami Dolphins. And Sean Hamilton said, this dude, the starting QB, was late to the first team meeting for about 3 seconds on the team. And everything was all cool in there. So look, Tua, every time you play bad, you blame someone else. I love Tua. I love the fact that he's, got this family. He's got a Christian background, all that good stuff. Won a national title. I love everything he's doing. I hope he's healthy with all those concussions that he suffered in the NFL and in college. Not a good look here, JG. Your thoughts here as our quarterback of ISG. Your thoughts here.
No, I'd say if Tua wanted to do that, then call people out, right? Like, don't sit there and say, oh, yeah, well, the culture's the problem, the leaders are the problem. Buddy, you are the leader, right? When you are the culture, you are the organization.
You're the tone setter, yes.
I have heard that Miami has a more laid-back team, right? Player ran. Obviously, you can tell by the head coach, right? He's a little
Mike McDaniel.
He's more of a player's coach, right? He wants the guys to lead, and the direction of the team is ran by the players, how I feel like it should be. But when you have players taking advantage of these certain things, fines, yes. Slaps on the wrist, yes. But it has to come from the culture. It has to come from the general manager. It has to come from the quarterback. It has to become from the captains, right? Tyreek Hill's a captain on that team. I mean, I can't really imagine that. I know, like, he's a hard worker. He's a great football player. And he isn't this year, but in years prior, really? I mean, I just feel like they need better structure. And a guy like Minkah Fitzpatrick, that I know will do every single thing right, is an example of a captain, is an example of somebody that should have the C on his chest, that should keep the guys accountable to do the right things, right? And Tua, another guy, especially the quarterback, needs to make the change if he wants to see the change, right? He can't sit there after a loss and start saying, well, we got guys coming late, we got to do, no, snap that right in the butt and go make the change, go be the change, and go demand what you want to see out of your team.
So are you saying Michael Jackson, man in the mirror, be that change, man?
Yeah,
make that change. Make that change.
Okay, you be the one to step up and sit there and say, guys, get your butts to the meet. Like, there's no more. Everybody's 10 minutes early to the meeting, and if not, then such and such happens. Whatever it is, whatever it's a fine,
jar, baby. Yeah.
Like, it has to be, right? Or something, right? You can't just and if it's the best players that are doing it, that's a shame. That's a problem. Coach McDaniel has to bring them into the office and talk to them. But outside that, the quarterback has the most say out of anybody in the whole organization.
Right. Andrew, what does this say about Mike McDaniel, though? Like, JG just brought it up, and I was thinking about it, too. Like, look, I like it. It's player empowerment, right? You want to empower the players to run their own ship. But, man, he might – look, I mean, it may have worked the first year or two, but you know how it is. If you don't start winning, man, it gets a little too loosey-goosey. You can't have the inmates running the asylum, right?
Well, I definitely believe in player leadership, but you have to bring in the right type of players, because just because you are good doesn't mean that you're a leader, honestly. That's especially more likely to crumble if you're not winning, because those players who are good but are not necessarily leaders might, slip a little bit when it comes to actually, stepping up and trying to make a climb in the scenes and trying to get people to be in their positions. They're not going to do that. But if you have players who are not unequivocally some of the better players saying that we need to be better, it can kind of fall through deaf ears. I like the fact, and you can run a team like that through the players if you have strong leadership from strong players who are always putting in their work and they're always good. Guys like Calais Campbell, right? Guys like Jalen Ramsey, right? You have to have people who are just leaders and all the way through and are also like the best of the best talent. But sometimes it gets a little bit hard when the people who are talented aren't leaders. You're losing, and the people who are trying to step it up, unfortunately, can kind of get into a quabble to where, like, I don't know, we've all had those really good people who are really good, but they act like they're bigger than the team, and it's so much easier for them to act like that, especially if you guys aren't winning. So I'm not alleging that's what's happening, but that can be a complicated issue when it comes to player-led leadership. Right. And so that's where you need to be and step your foot in, like Mike McDaniel, like you talked about Mike McDaniel needs to do. But is he the type of guy to actually command that respect too? You also have to consider
smart
that
guy,
as well.
But nobody's afraid of him.
Yeah.
Yes. All right, we're going to move on. 41-27 here. This Madden game out there in the fourth quarter. Got our champion, the bottom left-hand corner of the screen, OG2K playing with the Buccaneers. He's got a lead and the ball, 2 scores, less than a minute to go. That third quarter brought to you by good friends at Chubby's Sports Bar and Grill, also located in Bayonne, New Jersey, 812 Broadway. Bayonne's favorite sports bar, great food, good vibes, and a fun atmosphere. We all need a place to relax after work, so why not do it with the drink in your hand, right? Bayonne's top-rated burgers, wings, dry rubbed in sauce, grilled shrimp tacos, Mexican street corn, fried shrimp, salty pretzels, and seafood baskets. Open every single day of the week except Monday, so Tuesday through Sunday, 2 p.m. to 2 a.m. Shout out to the folks there, Ed and everyone there at Chubby's in Bayonne, online, chubbybayonne.com. We're back here inside of Golf Zone Social, 3 locations, 1 in Brooklyn, West Nyack, and also Scarsdale. Larry Ridley of CBS Sports ISG football here. We're powered by Uno Pizza and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey. Week number 7 here, we're talking the latest in the world of the NFL. Also had a couple of gamers playing Madden 26 for cash and prizes. That game is over. Our champion, our King of the Hill, gets another win. He gets to move on and gets a win again. Let's get back to the NFL topics real quickly, guys. We've got about 8 to 9 minutes here left. Got to talk Michael Irvin. This was so great. This was so good. Michael Irvin, there was a podcast called Facts Over Feelings. It's got Brandon Jacobs and a couple other guys here. Well, I think one's a former college football player at least. But they were talking about Deion Sanders and how he could cover players today. So basically 80s and 90s players versus today's players. And, of course, they showed images of Michael Irvin and also Jerry Rice. Michael Irvin did not take kind to that. Let's listen to the playmaker and reacting to this podcast, Facts Over Feelings. And here's the playmaker's true feelings on how he felt about what they were saying. He did not like it. Take a listen.
Get the out of my face talking noise until you know what you're talking about. I will dominate this era of football. Dominate. Keep my name and my image. Don't try to shit on my work when I won championships on every level. On every level. When they can knock me out. I call passes in the midst of pain. Y'all don't do that. Y'all ain't never had to do that. So shut the hell up.
Right out the rip. Get the F out my face. And then he's like, are you blanking me, man. I loved it, man. Like, we didn't want to use some of the other stuff. We didn't want to play that, but we had to give you a little true. We like to call that flavor, if you will. About the playmaker there, very passionate, man. Basically, we had pain in our game. JG, Michael Irvin said, "I never caught a ball behind the line of scrimmage." What are you talking about? Are you stopping me? Oh, I love this. This is so good, JG. This is real good, brother.
That was right on par with Michael Irvin and how he you guys ever see him at the Miami games, how demonstrative he is?
Yes.
He was so
like
demonstrative and aggressive in this video. Like, you could really tell that he really meant it. Like, this really hurt him, the comparison. And the fact that it even, I mean, truthfully, it's not
Took up for his boy Dion. This is great. Like, Dion can't cover these guys. What are you talking about? It's like, I got a gold jacket. You clowns don't have. What are you talking about? Go ahead.
Oh, man, that got him so fired up. My personal opinion, I think today's players are more talented, faster, stronger.
Bigger, faster, stronger, yeah.
1,000%, not even close. That's not even really a comparison. Probably more skillful, but then way grittier, way tougher, way hard-nosed, and cared way more about the game. Not even close. Not even close. They went out every single Sunday, and they didn't care if they died on that field. Now we're kind of talking about trends on
He got
social
stretched
media.
off. Remember that in Philly?
Oh,
that was Michael Irvin's last game.
The guys were getting flipped over people's heads. They were getting
Dion doesn't have toes.
Dude, they were so serious about that stuff. And now today's game's a way different ball game, way different. But Michael Irvin was one of the most skillful players in that whole generation. He was a very good football player. He was able to go up and get it like nobody else in that time. Could Dion cover right now?
Absolutely.
Yes, like Dion's one of the best corners ever.
Right.
Will he have a tougher time? For sure. There's guys running 4.2s, 4.3s out there. Jamar, I mean, there's just different animals, right?
But you know he went like a 4.1.
He can't.
He might have looked faster compared to those guys that were running 4.7. So you don't.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
But that game.
But do these guys know how to get open like Jerry freaking Rice? I mean, come on.
And especially when players are so handsy too, they could actually interfere a little bit, get into your grill
can't touch
a little
these
bit more.
guys
You can press, you can't hit them below the knees. You can't hit them in their head. You can't hit them on their shoulders. You can't hit them when they're coming down with the ball. So I will say that there is a degree to where Michael Irvin is just a little bit right in the fact that, and JG hit on the nail on the head, like the physicality is different. But I don't care what sport you've been, what generation you are. I don't care what anything is. We have all heard an old head say, "They don't do it like I did back in the day.
Right.
Back in the day, I was the greatest, and I could have done anything."
It's two of the greatest to ever play the game. Jerry Rice and Deion Sanders, they literally might be two of the top 5 to 10 players to ever play in the NFL. I don't see any of these guys playing today that's going to be in the top 10. And I can't think of one. Maybe Brady. He ain't playing anymore. Any of these guys right now playing the game right now, will any of them be in the top 5 ever?
Patrick Mahomes.
Top 5 ever? Top 5?
I think Patrick Mahomes
Maybe.
is on
Maybe.
I think he is on
Maybe
that
top
trajectory
10.
just
Maybe
because
top 10.
of all of the amount that he's won. Lamar Jackson's one of the most talented players.
Jerry Rice won 3 or 4 Super Bowls too. Yeah.
I'd only say Pat, Tom, and my key one would be Aaron Donald.
Listen, Donald's done and Tom's done. So I'm talking about playing right now, maybe one guy. How many guys are in the NFL right now? 1,700, 1,800? Maybe. But, I mean, is he going to have the impact of a Jerry Rice or Randy Moss, right? Probably not. So that's the thing. There's so many great guys. That's like
it's always that hindsight though too.
Right.
Yeah.
You're always
you do
gonna
have to be removed.
That, like,
you do have to be removed. Yeah, you do.
Know, it's like it's always gonna be that. Like LeBron James right now, nobody gives him no love, but in 20 years from now, everybody's gonna be like, that guy.
Give him love. He's a top 5 all-time player. Man, I wouldn't even say top 2 or 3. He just is not well, which is fine.
But imagine saying that in 2007 that he would have been like a top 3 player. Like he would have been called crazy out your mind, right? We're still in the middle of the legacies of a lot of these guys.
Well, I did see him take that trash Cleveland team to the NBA Finals. That's what I said. Dude's good.
But guess how many people, including Skip Bayless, were like, he still doesn't have any rings and he doesn't compare to Michael Jeffrey Jordan. And so we're in the middle of people's legacies. It's kind of hard.
Are we going to do this again?
Oh, what are you gonna do?
What am I wearing?
Jordan. Okay. But again, hindsight, right?
Do they even sell LeBrons? What can you buy LeBrons at? Do they sell those?
They do sell LeBrons. Okay. I saw some LeBrons when I was shoe shopping. I saw some KDs.
The only thing I know about LeBron is glazing. LeBron.
But you can always compare older players to new players. Every generation, there are like 3 guys who are that or it. And so Michael Irvin can be on his mountaintop, but there will be always the next and greatest coming in whatever era.
We got to get going. We're a little heavy. We're going to go spending about another 2 minutes on the other side, guys. Let's go ahead and take a quick break. That fourth quarter brought to you by good friends at 902 Brewing Company, located in Jersey City. We'll be there next week on 1 Pacific Avenue in Jersey City. Craft Brewery there in JC, producing ales and lagers, handcrafted beers in the best atmosphere. Created good times made right there in Jersey City. Got the spacious tap room, host a variety of events. Also got the beautiful rooftop overlooking downtown Manhattan and lower Manhattan and the World Trade Center. Check them out online, 902brewing.com. They got about 20 different varieties of ales and lagers. They're online, 902brewing.com. And we're back here inside of Golf Zone Social, 3 locations, Brooklyn, West Nyack, and Scarsdale. We're here in Brooklyn is where golf meets social. Best indoor golf experience that you'll find. Larry Ridley, Super Sports, ISG Football. We're powered by Uno Pizzeria and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey, off of Route 3. Got Jarrett, Guarantano, and Andrea Richmond with me. We're talking the latest in the world of the NFL, week number 7. We had a couple of gamers playing Madden 26 for cash and prizes. That game is over. Our King of the Hill, OG2K, playing, of course, with those Buccaneers, gets the win over the challenger, JB, who was playing with the Lions. Guys, let's go ahead and finish these couple of topics here real quickly. Rapid fire. Bucks at Lions, Monday Night Football. Who you got? One pride, baby. Who you got, JG?
Lions. I would probably go Buccaneers if Igbuka was 1,000% healthy and Mike Evans is healthy.
And Mike Evans. And your boy, Chris Godwin, he's hurt too.
And Godwin. I would go them, but they're not healthy enough to beat the Lions, especially how the Lions have been looking in recent weeks, except for that Kansas City game.
If they literally had one more pass catcher, I would have been all the way Buccaneers, baby. But man,
fire the cannons.
Baker's hooping right now, but the Lions squad, they need their get back game, their bounce back game. So it might be the Buccaneers.
Jaxson Dart, guys, wearing his sister's fake necklace. Now, he got this necklace when he was at Ole Miss, right? Won the Gator Bowl back there. I've heard stories about it's kind of like nasty and green on one side, but it looks really good on TV. It's shining. He did admit to that over the summer. He also replaced the necklace that he got from his sister there. Look, it goes to what we've been talking about before. We've seen and read previously as well. A lot of athletes and some rappers wear fake jewelry. I'm okay with that. I actually think that's smart. Why spend, $100,000 or $50,000 on a necklace or something like that? What are your guys' thoughts here on Jaxson Dart? Talking about wearing his necklace from his sister. Andrew?
First of all, that's so cute. But second of all, heck yeah, you're right. I'm going to be like Justin Fields, right? If you ever see me get a whole bunch of racks, I ain't going to be wearing diamonds. I'm going to be wearing the freshest cubic zirconium, baby. Keep my money good. Keep that money great,
Your thoughts, Andrew? JG?
I think back to Chad Ochocinco when he said that he gets his earrings from players. So yeah, you're right.
Players.
Boys are doing it right. There's no reason to have the big flashy. If you want to get some gold because gold is worth something, sure, go do it. But the big flashy diamonds, everything, it's not even worth it. No
I ain't gonna lie. I didn't know. I was looking. I'm like, okay, he's got his bling on. Because you see a lot of everybody's wearing, the ice and stuff. Kevin, we can't hear you, man. Your mic's all messed up, bro.
Nobody's gonna be diamond testing you in the corner of the football field.
They don't care. You really got it. Nobody cares. You got it.
Well, I don't want you to be out there like your boy used to play with the Niners. What's his name? Had his name chain ripped by Aqib Talib. Remember him?
I know exactly.
Michael Crabtree.
Mike Crabtree played at
Crabtree,
Texas Tech. Yeah, Michael Crabtree. So yeah, you really don't want that as well. Or remember the Ole Miss players? Remember they were playing somebody. I don't know, it was Georgia State or somebody. The guy got his chain grabbed pregame and they put it to the stand. So it's like, there's a lot of craziness going on out there. But shout out to
people chains, man.
I know, right? Shout out to Jaxson Dart. And speaking of shout outs, let's go ahead and bring in OG2K. Shout out to OG2K. Gets another dub. OG2K, what was working for you today, man, as you got the win playing with those Buccaneers?
I think what helped me early was that I got like a fumble. I was playing okay, but I got a fumble when I was up 15-6, and then from there I was just able to manage the clock. But before that, I did get stopped. So I don't know how I stopped him because I couldn't stop him later, but it was pretty good that I got out early.
That was the difference. I was about to say it was that one possession. You got the stop there, you got the fumble, and you were able to, and you got that 2-point conversion. So it's almost like you went up by pretty much 16 points. It was like a real strong, two possession game there where it was going to be kind of tough on JB. So, man, I will see you next week, man. We'll also see you later this week as well on EA Sports College Football as you're playing for cash and prizes there with the College Football Show. Guys, if you want to be like OG2K, you want to win cash and prizes, man, you can join us now. All online, it just 13 it up, man. You can win cash and prizes. Also, a weekly King of the Hill format. Join us now, theisgshow.com/Madden. Once again, theisgshow.com/Madden. Don't do it today, but do it to now. How about the swag? We got plenty of that. The official merchandise shop there. Free shipping on orders over $75 exclusively at theisgshow.com/shop. Man, we got about 33, 34 different shirts up there. Different varieties, a lot of different colors, different options for you. $29.99. theisgshow.com/shop. Also, this post-game show brought to you by good friends at Uno Pizza and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey. They invented deep dish pizza back in 1943. Got their identity and inspiration from their origins there in the shot, Chicago. Over 100 locations in 20 states. They also serve more than just pizza, folks. Got pasta, steaks, seafood, burgers, and more. Craft beers, great cocktails, and vegetarian dishes. Check them out online, unos.com. And before we get out of here, can't forget, got the Larry's Locks. Shout out to mollipopgrapes.com. Grapes as sweet as candy. Larry's Locks this week. I've been on fire. Week 7 picks: Rams at Jaguars. Give me Rams house. Patriots at Titans. New England forever. Commanders at Cowboys. How about them Cowboys? Buccaneers at Lions. One pride, baby. Once again, Rams, Pats, Boys, and Lions getting dubs this week. And I'm telling you, take your ticket right now. Take your rent and go straight to the window and thank me later. Let's go ahead and get out of here, man. JG.
No, not because you really have been money lately, though. You really have been money.
Yes.
I have to respect it.
Again, JG.
That's
Tell
why
him
I
again.
started laughing, because I was like, he really has been money. He really has been.
Put the mortgage on it, guys, okay? Golden ticket right there.
All right, for OG2K, our King of the Hill, Andrew Richmond, sports reporter in Atlanta. JG, man, former University of Tennessee volunteer starting quarterback, also played with the Broncos and Cardinals and the UFL San Antonio Brahmas. I'm Larry Ridley, CBS Sports. ISG football with power by Uno Ria Pizzeria and Grill, located in Clifton, New Jersey. They'll do it here from Golf Zone Social. 3 locations. We're at the Brooklyn location. Don't forget about West Dock and Scarsdale. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the games. Week number 7. Run to the window now. Bye-bye.